Hello everyone, welcome back to Satisfactory. Things may look a little different here than the last time we met up. Last episode I redid all the power. Now we are pumping out, let's fly down there. We are pumping out 900 megawatts of power over 12 machines, which means each one's putting out what, 75, right? 75, what is it, 75 megawatts of power. So based on this, we're only consuming around, max consumption is around 600, which is only about 60%, which is great. We have this set up it's a bit wonky from how I would have liked it set up, but I'm trying to utilize like these little corner areas, big present, these corner areas of like the map instead of just paving over everything. And also in hindsight, when I made this platform originally, I should have made it high enough to go over top of these. Now, yes, of course, I could go ramp this up and make it on top of here, blah, 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 but it's fine. This area here, I don't ever really plan to wall off like I have my little area over there, which we still have to do a lot more walling off of that to make it look nicer. And I do have a bunch more tickets. Now, I used a bunch already because someone suggested in the comments, hey, do your presents, because some of the presents give you good things. And I thought they just gave you like jingle bells and candy canes, but one of them gave you, I think it was like 40 or 45 or 50 tickets or coupons, which is helpful because I use it to buy things to get upgraded to their next phase. Well, before I did, and for various other items. So it's great. I'm glad I checked that, and thank you to who suggested that. Your name I don't remember. Sorry. Now, according to especially with that is I don't know when the 31st or when January 1st comes, which is actually on Saturday. I don't know if the Christmas stuff goes away completely or if it's just there until you, well, it'll be there until you update. Seriously. I have a feeling until you update the game, the Christmas stuff will stay in there, but I just don't know if you can get all your rewards if you don't get them in time. You know what I mean? Say I missed 2 days of playing. Do I lose those rewards? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Also, we set up an area over here to make Caterium wire, or I keep saying Caterium wire is called quick wire, is to make the quick wire. And as you see, we almost have a full chest here, or full storage box, and I have a smart splitter set up already for overflow, which will take us over to our smart sink, which is all this stuff right now is producing is pretty much not pretty much overflow, because we're going to head over there in 1 second. But I have a pretty bit. This is the only issue that I have with doing a build like this. Now, it takes in 45 Caterium and it spits out 15 per minute, right? So that's easy. One of these only uses 11 per minute, because I actually have it dialed down. It actually is 12 per minute. So 3 of these puts out 45. And if you of these underclocked a bit to have 11 each, it puts out, or it uses 44. But the only problem with that is the way the splitter configuration is set up is these two will get saturated first, which they are completely. As you see, these two won't get saturated. These will get saturated last because this one splits half and half. This one's half and half. So that means a half and a half is going in this one and a half of that one. Does that make sense? So these are basically getting 100% and these are only getting 50%. Again, it's fine once they start backing up like they are now. Now we have not full saturation, but I think it's by the time this gets to 100, yeah, we're fine there. And this one will be the same thing. Once they start backing up completely, the ratios will start working. And this is putting out a very quick amount. And this I just have a bit of a rampway, or a, what's it called? A belt over there. Let's collect all these packages because they're just literally in the way right now. Now over here, this hasn't changed. We have a thing where we're making pipes and we're making steel beams. And this is full of steel beams. And this one is full of oh, it's not full. Why is it not full of pipes? Oh, it's not full of pipes because I'm actually okay, right. I'm splitting. Is this not a smart splitter? It should be overflow. Sorry. Yeah. I think I just had it set up not that way, just to get some more. That's not a smart. This is a smart one. This is overflow to the right. Okay. And this box here I have just so if I have extra things that I don't want to mess with, like grass, I think this thing will take that, won't it? It takes everything. Now, a lot of the stuff is basically you get nothing for it. But the higher level stuff, obviously, you get a lot. Like these flower petals, I don't need them, so let's just dump them in there. I don't need wood. The other stuff I'll hold on to. But you'll get next to nothing for it. But it doesn't really matter because you're still using it. Oh, we actually have a couple coupons. Awesome. Now we have 42. And that's just at this machine. We have our other machine cranking out over there. Because this is basically our steel area. Now, not to get away from things too much, over here we have a little bit of a rig setup. We have a miner over here. You know, I don't want it to be an MK1 miner, I'm not sure. Pumping into here to make concrete. And this concrete is mixing with steel pipe, which we're completely saturated, to make encased industrial beams. It's kind of interesting that the beams don't use the steel beams. It uses the... Oh, I'm sorry. This is why. Duh, I'm stupid. The normal recipe uses steel beams in concrete, but the alternate one uses pipes. And without going into detail about why one of these is better than the other, I'm just going to ignore it because it's hard to explain. So we're going to leave it. But they're making encased industrial beams, and we already have almost 5. We almost have 600 plus the 200 I have here, so we have about 800 in our pocket. Now, the next thing we need to start working on is circuit boards. We actually have a bunch of things to work on. To get up to our milestones here, now we can make these, no problem. These steel girder things, that we can make. These we can't. And because these things, I believe they require some sort of plastic or oil products. Now, we have unlocked oil, but to get industrial manufacturing, which unlocks the manufacturer, I think that's what it's called, where you can have 4 inputs. You need that for some of these other items because they take 4 items a piece. I guess you could split it up differently. Oh no, you couldn't split it up differently because they take 4 items. So that's a bit of a pain, but we have to kind of go down the list of what we're making. We made these. These and these are made at our location. This is made here. Other location. This we can make. We just haven't yet. This we can make, obviously. We can make that, well, here and there. And we also have automated wiring, which we can make, but we need the stators. And to make the stators, you either need 3 pipes and 8 wire, which is requiring copper, or use 4 pipes and 15 deuterium. That gives you 2 at 15 seconds or 1 at 12 seconds. But you're using 1 more pipe and you're using quick wire compared to using regular copper wire. So I think this is the better recipe because this is basically giving you 1 every 7.5 seconds versus 1 every 12 seconds. So it's, I don't know, not quite twice as fast, but it's significantly faster. And those go into motors. Now the motor recipe is rotors, which we have, and then it's the stators. Now, we don't have an alternate motor recipe. I don't know. Maybe there isn't one because it's not an end product, but it's, I don't know how to explain it right. I think it's like one of these. I don't think there's an alternate to one of these. And then these things also can make these things, which we need to make circuit boards, which we can't because we don't have plastic. Now, plastic can be made from oil, but we can also make it from water, and I'm not sure what the alternate, that's 6. I'm not sure what that is because I can't. In the codex. Okay, and AI limiters are used for other things, and these we don't have to mess with, and fireworks, who cares? So, we have to work on these things. Well, we can't make circuit boards, but we can do, or what I've started setting up over here, are truck stops. Because if you remember some of these recipes, holy shoot, that's way too fast. Some of these recipes, let's just keep referring to this. The stators and the motors are what we need to make. Now, stators, we're going to use this recipe, is a quick wire and the pipes, so that can be made here. But the motors take rotors and stators, so the motors have to be brought in somehow. The rotors brought in somehow. Or we take the stators to this other location. which I think we should bring them to this location. So I'm starting to set up a bit of a truck area here. Truck stops. Ooh, why did I go so fast? There we go. I have a truck over here. It's funny that the lights turn on when there's no fuel in it. Interesting. And we have a truck stop here. And the idea here is this is going to be a truck stop or a drop-off area to ship items back and forth, right? Because we have road, like all these things. Are these full yet? Well, no, they'll never be full, all right? Because we're running because we're running everything into our sink. And let's just check to see where our sink is at. Oh, nothing. Well, also, we're not putting in high dollar, things like screws and concrete, which none of that is really worth that much. But all these things must be. Why is that not a smart splitter? Can I make that a smart splitter? I'm not sure why that's not a smart splitter. It doesn't really matter. All these other things, these are all going to be full, or almost full of various things. Why are we not making any more? Or is it just that slow? Why are we lacking screws? I don't understand. Is it just because it's going so slow? I don't know what the issue is here. Are these backing up? Maybe these just need an upgrade of belts. I don't know. Seriously, there's one little piece there. Anyway. Oh, we're missing... What are we... Oh, it's just... Why is this going so slow? Iron plate? Something that must be a little wonky here. Why are we lacking ingots? I don't understand what the problem is. It's just the speed, because we don't have smelters, and we don't have, like, MK2s. Huh. That's so odd. What is in this one, actually? This we just don't. Well, I guess we just take it. Interesting. Because I'm not sure why that is not... Oops, now I'm running into things. I'm not sure why that's not working. Because it is working. It's just slow. Oh, it's okay. Again, this is... None of this stuff was set up to ratio. It's just slow. And this is making... Yeah, it's just slow. Okay. Yeah, it's all MK3 already. That's not. That one, yeah. Oh, these are all things we can make. Not what I was looking for. Okay, you know what? It's fine because, yeah, right, because none of this stuff was made to ratio. This is just made to get stuff made. Just like down here, this stuff is baking. I mean, we're still making product, right? So it doesn't really matter. So as I was saying was the truck stop. Now, I'm going to not mess with truck stops this episode. Oops, sorry. Is because we have something else that we want to make, and we can make it here. And that's going to be making the stators right here. Because we have quick wire. So if we click the stator recipe, we need 60 quick wire coming in, and we need 16 pipe, or sorry, yeah, 16 pipe per minute coming in. Now, I don't know what we're making, but by the looks of this is fully saturated. Right? And this in here is, I mean, they're going into this, so yeah. I think we're like, again, none of this is to ratio as of yet, which that might be something we need to look at a bit better once, like, I want to like unlock trains, and I think I want to redo all of this to have like a central smelting location, and all we do is smelt everything as quick as possible, and then, you know, it gets picked up there. Like, I don't know if that's the best thing. That's kind of how like you do it in Factorio, or even in like Dyson's program, where you'd have like a smelting area, and that's all you do there. That's my theory, or my thought behind it. Don't know if it will work, but nonetheless, we are making quick wire over here very quickly. And we need quick wire, and we need pipe. And we have pipe here. Now, again, it's not going to be the best setup. We can actually get rid of that, because I want to make another assembler. Let's just slow this down. Oh, can I slow it down a little bit more? Can I slow it down? Can we slow it down, please? There we go. Why is this not slowing down? I guess we're at that speed right now. There, okay. Now, everything here is kind of in line with this. This is going into here, so these are the truck stops, which eventually we're going to be using. So I think we can just put the quick wire. We can end up putting this as a splitter. It doesn't matter, really. The quick wire, I don't know if we're going to need a whole chest full of it. But I think what we're going to do is, because we have pipes right here, and we have the quick wire right here, is we're just going to put one here. And I don't know how many we need, as I said. 60 per minute, so we can, excuse me, we're making well more than 60 per minute right now, which is 1 per second, and this is giving us 8 rotors per minute, 16 pipes per minute. That I don't know if we're making 16 pipes a minute. What are we making? Yeah, so we actually are making 20 and 20, so we're making more than we're using, but maybe not. We're making 40 per minute. And how many are we using per minute? We're using... Oh yeah, we're using 58 per minute, so we're using more than we're actually producing. So that might be a problem. So I think that means we need to set up a new steel area. That's a bit more of a job than I really wanted to do today. Because we have the smelters, we'd almost would have to set up more smelters here. And then run the plate and add on to this. That's a bit of a mess. Is this one necessary, mind you? I think this is redundant. Let's get rid of this and see what happens. So obviously something is going to stop. That can go to this one. Right, and then did this all just stop? It did. So let's grab this one and put another one here. Which is not together with that one, but that's fine. Okay, these are running. So it almost looks like we have to bring in... I'm trying to think here how we're set up for this right now. This is 40 per minute, and this is 40 per minute, but we have well more than that as far as the steel. So it's 40 per minute, so that's 120 per minute. What are we doing here? I think we're producing 120 per minute, right? So we could do another one of these setups right here, run this over to here, and run a couple more out to make more pipe. Because what did I say we need? We need 16 per minute, and one machine here produces 30 per minute. Or sorry, it was 20. So if we have 2 of these, which will give us 40, and then that 16 times 3 is 48. So we actually need like 3 of these. I was trying to think, how are we using here? So we're using 40 per minute, 40 per minute, and 40 per minute. So it's using the same amount. Yeah, because we're just producing the steel, right? And then we're using 60 per minute. How many is this is using 30? Right, so yeah, okay. So 4 of these can make 3 of these. And that should be possible, actually, because of what we have. Let's just see once. Can 4 of these fit here? This is a bit wonky, so you might have to step it back a little bit, like here. 2, 3, 4. I think that'll be fine, right? Let's just set these. Let's just get it set up. At least start to get it set up. Okay, and then over here, I'm gonna grab a 5 and a Z and a zoop. And this one here is actually gonna go away, and this is gonna go away. Because these are both MK2 miners as far as I know, right? Oh, they're not MK2 miners. Wait, what? No, yeah, they are, aren't they? What does it tell you? That's MK1. Oh, I guess you only need an MK1 miner. Right. That's right. An MK2 miner could supply one of both. That's interesting. I wonder if we should do that and just tie into this. You know, for now, we're not gonna. We can still do it here. So, we're gonna leave it. We're gonna set another one of these setup ups. So we're gonna bring it in here, and this is kind of splitting it in a weird way, but it's still splitting it fine. So let's just so that's gonna split that one into there, and then we need to split this one. Or is that right? No, it's gotta go. Oops, sorry. It gotta go like this. Now I want to do a splitter, and I want to rotate it. That's what I want. That's what I want. One there. That's what I want. And then this can go this. Then we can do a little zooping action. And, alright, okay, sorry. This is what I want. This is going to go into there, and I want to pick this one. There we go. That's what I wanted. So then we're going to do number 3. Doesn't need to go super fast, but we have the materials, so why not, right? Back it up 2. And this one's going to go into there. Here. Right, and then this one here is going to be an MK3. Or no, right, no. Sorry, that is not right. This is what I want. I'm going to put this. This is MK3, right? MK3 belt. That's what I want, and I want to get rid of this. Because I want to upgrade this one. Let's also get rid of this. Because I want to put an MK2 miner here. Oh, no, I don't need to do that. Do this. Now, I don't think it will snap back to that, will it? There we go. And then we want to grab a splitter. If you could put the splitter, I guess. Let's put it kind of like this. I don't know. Right, that should work, right? And we're going to grab power. And power it up. Because this should be now producing 240 per minute. We're only using 120 here. We're using 120 here. Great. Now this has to start. What's the problem? Can I dump that into there? So you could actually very much overclock these. That's 100%. 200% would be 480. So you could get like 500 and whatever out of this. Alright, we're flowing good now. So, could actually upgrade that. Wait, what? Oh, it is an MK2 belt. We can put an MK3 belt. Doesn't really much matter, but oops, sorry, I keep doing that. Because we're basically taking this. Oh my god, how many of these stupid things are there? Get out of here, guys. Please leave. Why are there so many? There's 3 right here. So annoying, honestly. Okay, so we're doing what we need to do here. This is going to be making ingots. We need to put power to this, which is fine. Is that going to be in the way? Probably. So let's just do that to that, this to this, this to this, this to this. I love these MK2 ones. That's going to be clipping like crazy. That's okay. And then out of this, we want to merge all these together, which is going to be a number 8. Just going to go this way. 1. No, wait. Yeah. 2, 3. There we go. And this is all going to be MK3. This doesn't have to be MK3. This could be MK. Could just be MK2, really, or MK1. There we go. Awesome. And then what we can do is we can take this and we can bring that in, and we can bring this straight along the back here, all the way over to. Well, it's going to go there. Well, no, sorry, it's actually going to go here. So we have to set up another one of these setups here. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to call it an episode. Now, we didn't get that much done. We kind of talked about things, about the Caterium setup over here, the quick wire. Oh, our bin is full because look at this. Because this is not going into our sink, which we should be getting a lot more. Oh, yeah, we have a ticket here up to 80, almost 8,600 points per minute, I guess it would be. But, like, this just starts going up in an incredible number, like, as you keep going up. I'm not sure if there is a top number. Like, if you unlock everything, would you still I don't know, right? I don't know if you can. Well, you guess you could always buy materials, right? So we're not. Let's get this to present. We're not going to build another one of these on camera. It's going to look exactly like this one, and it's going to put out. Actually, it's probably only going to be 2, and it's going to, because one of these can feed 2 of these, and we're going to set that up right here. Whatever can fit in this area. I think we should be able to. Well, let's just see. We can actually figure out how many we can fit. There's 1, 2, 3. Oh, and okay. I can definitely do 4, 5. I can do 6. I'm out of wire of all things. So I think we're going to end here. I want to thank you all for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification button. I'll catch you all in the next Satisfactory episode. Off camera, I'm going to do a bit more monkeying around with getting this set up. I mean, because you guys have seen me make this one before. A bit tedious to watch. Why are these 2 not working, actually? Because I haven't selected a recipe. That would be the problem. There. Why are this? I hate these things that get stuck on the belts. Like, can you kill these? Seriously? They don't really seem to be affected. Oh, look at that. It just... It's like clipped out of range. It's so weird. They're so dumb. Anyway, guys. Catch you on the next episode. Thanks.